show you what I'm working on. So, got the car a couple weeks ago. The previous owner painted all the interior black. It wasn't the best job. It was starting to chip, and it was that really gloss black. It just didn't look normal for the interior of a Camaro. So I'm taking it all, I'm sanding it down, and I'm gonna do a repaint on all of the interior. This is all I've gotten done so far. Got a lot more to go, obviously. I also got these in, the taillight covers. I think they look pretty nice. I've seen one review on them. I guess a guy had problems with the corners staying, but if anything, I'll just add more 3M tape. But I also think his was a different brand. They had big white 3M tape instead of black. I think they'll look pretty nice. I've seen quite a few people with them, just don't see a lot of reviews and stuff on what people actually do to their Camaros. That's basically what my channel is going to be, is just redoing all of the interior of my car. I'll be doing a 357 small block Chevy swap. Right now I have the 2.8 liter V6. The swap should be done by this summer, but right now I'm just focusing on the interior. So I'm redoing all the panels black. Gonna install these taillight covers after I install all of the new LEDs. I have all the T10s for the interior lighting, the side markers, all that good stuff. I'll replace all the gauge lights. Everything in the car is going to be LED. You got your dome light and your rear hatch light. Got my two reverse lights, and then all of the brake lights and front lights. I also have the upgraded headlight kit, which seems pretty nice. I'll be doing a review and doing videos of all the installs for everything I buy, but you can't really see it. Seems like a pretty nice kit. It says plug and play, but we'll see if that's actually true or not. See if there's any mods that you gotta do to the wiring. It also came with the side markers that are smoked. Along with the smoked blinkers, which I think will look pretty nice. I know some people don't like the way they look, but I think it'll look a lot better than the way it does now. Then I got my gauges mounted in the pods like I showed you guys before in my previous video. Turned out pretty well. I'm gonna wait till I get all of my parts in before I start installing stuff. Gonna get new seats, new carpet, new headliner, new dash. I'm gonna be making videos on all of these, so everybody has a video to watch, because every time I look for something to do on my Camaro, nobody's really posted too many how-tos. So I want to make a few more so I can help some people out, hopefully. I also got a new shift boot along with a shift boot retainer just to kind of clean it up, and a new shift knob. One second, let me see if I can unbox this without setting my phone down. Here's the new shift knob. I don't know if you guys can really see it, but I'll be installing that also. That's all I really have for now. Just gonna be cleaning up the interior and waiting for all the rest of the pieces to come in before I start installing stuff. Sorry if it's bad quality, I'm doing it off my phone. I just wanted to go over a couple gauges that I got in that I'm going to be putting in my 85 Camaro, and then the gauge pods I also got. The only problem that I had was these bolts on the back were a little too long. They were hitting the back, which caused it to stick out a little bit further than what it's supposed to. So I cut those on all the gauges. I removed the bracket, of course, because they're going inside the pod. But another issue I had was the pod is actually bigger than the gauge. It's loose, as you can see. And at first, my idea was to line the gauges up in the pod and drill holes in the back and then put the nuts on the back to hold it in, but that was a lot of work. So I decided to go another route and use 3M tape. At first I tried it putting it long ways on the gauge and getting it into the pod, but the pod actually gets smaller in the back. So I got it about 3/4 the way in, and then I couldn't move it anymore. So after I finally got it out, I decided to actually take the 3M tape, and you might be able to see it there, cut it into sections that are a little over an inch long, and then I also cut it down the middle. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to wrap it around the very edge of the rim and then slide it in, and I've done it to one already. It worked great. Just give me a second, I'll do it to another one and I'll show you guys. Alright, so I removed my sections of the 3M tape, removed the backing. Basically what you're going to do is set it down, and you're just going to line it right along the lip. You don't want to put it up too high because then it'll be sticking out a lot and you'll be able to see it. But if you want to keep it clean, just keep it tucked back. And then just work your way around the gauge. Like so. Alright, and then the next step after you have it all on there is to make sure you got your gauge facing the right direction. I'm going to have mine mounted under the dash. She'll be sitting like this, so I want to make sure that the gauge is facing upright. Then you're going to pull your wire through. Make sure you get it lined up perfectly. And then just go ahead and squeeze it in. It'll be a nice snug fit. It won't wiggle around in there. I know you guys probably know better ways to do this, but this is just my way. Hopefully I can help some others out there. It's just the easiest and fastest way I could think of. So that's it. Hope you guys can see it. Comes out pretty clean. Doesn't wiggle, no noise. Pretty clean. Hopefully I helped somebody. Hey guys, I'm back. I just finished mounting the gauges inside the pods. Did them yesterday. Let them sit overnight just to make sure. And they all came out really nicely. No rattling. Came out real clean. I cleaned them up a little bit with a razor blade, just pushing down the excess 3M tape so you couldn't see it as much. I'm perfectly happy with it. But if you guys have any better ideas, feel free to share, comment below. This is the best thing I could think of without having to drill holes, or that's basically the only other way I could think of getting these gauges to stay in the pods. But hopefully this helps somebody. Thanks for watching.